close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
Good morning, good morning. How are we doing today, everybody? Hope we're having a good Friday out here. What's up, what's up? Happy Friday. Love it. Juan, Carl, Sherry, Steve, Hunter, Isaac, Autumn, Maddie, my views. Let's go. Let's go, Isaac. Let's get them likes up for Tommy on this beautiful day. Appreciate that. Morning, Steve, Autumn, of course. What's up, Cole, Forrest? Love when I have time to get the live at the open. Mason says XP. It's double XP weekend. That'd be funny. SPY so far, very flat this morning. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not. Very flat, very choppy. Pretty much just like a heartbeat monitor this morning. Trying to hold 635 support, but at the same time, it keeps rejecting at resistance as well. So kind of brutal there. Looking at the Mag 7 here today. Tesla is actually kicking things off pretty well. I know they got the $300 yesterday. They're actually bouncing quite well off of it today. That's a huge level. I like how they're back above 310 too. It's actually a pretty good sign here. We're going to be watching that video here in a minute, Isaac. Don't worry. Oh yeah, it'll be on here in a few minutes, Autumn. Probably around like in about 15 minutes or so, we'll throw it up. Yeah, Trump went to go visit Powell, and yes, there was a video on him. It's a good one. It's like making memes across the market. Powell definitely appeared like he did not like it. Happy Gilmore Day. Yeah, it is. That's pretty awesome. Happy Gilmore. I'm going to be watching it. Can we watch it like right now? Or like, is there a certain time, Mason? Might have to do a watch party in the Discord later. The memes alone are fantastic. Tessie above 310. That is awesome here. Right at open. Nvidia down a little bit. Not my favorite action so far. AMD actually dipped and is now recovering, which is a good sign. Good thing to see the recovery. Open Doors leading my watch list up 5%. But I gotta say, 5% on this one's like nothing. Oh, it dropped at midnight last night? Okay. Autumn, the new Happy Gilmore came out. Oh, you're gonna get the sour reds. There we go. What was that, James? The Fear and Greed Index moved lower. Check our CVS here. Moving up pretty well today, above 60 bucks. CVS Health. You know which one I haven't looked at in a long time is Walgreens. Let's see CVS here, pulling back. Kind of boring over the past few months. Walgreens. Oh, wow. What happened with Walgreens? Did they, like, get acquired or do something like that? Or did the stock just turn terrible? Because I feel like the price action just went totally flat since, like, March 7th. What went on there? On March 7th with Walgreens. Probably went out of business. I'm kidding. Oh, I can't even scroll back that far. That sucks. Oh, that's from Caddyshack? I don't remember that part, James. Let's go, Elton. I'm playing tomorrow morning with my dad. That'll be nice. Oh my gosh. My headset's messing up again. WBA. What's up? Oh, out of business? Just made a nice scalp on Palantir. I think it's going to hit 160 today. Let's go. 160, okay. It's popping off. Probably the hottest stock of the morning if I had to pick one. So far. Very nice PA up. It's already past 150. Should have got the covered call. Wow. Covered call. Which strike was it again? Sorry, Demir. Go check Boeing here. Down a little bit this morning. Looking at the watch list. Pony AI. Bloom Energy. BE's getting up there. Yeah. Now I see what you're saying, yeah. Yep. It's coming back to me now. That was a pretty massive rip there. Wow. How much more is really in the tank here with Palantir? That's the big question. Probably quite a bit. Ryan made 100 on Tessie. There we go. Demir, you're up early today, aren't you? I just realized that. The crown is mine. Love it. Tesla up to 312 right now. Still bouncing well, holding above 310 as we speak. We can ship ammo to Cali now with no background check? Really? Now that's very interesting. It'd be funny if they got rid of their AR laws, too. Go check Bank of America. How you bought it online for the first time ever? That's hilarious. What website did you use, Demir? Did you know in Arizona for your license you either have to take driver's ed for the driver or the driver's test, not both? Really? Cars are extremely dangerous. That rule is so stupid. I wish that they would, like, lessen the laws on driving, like getting in trouble for things. Like, let's say like, for example, I think that they should, like, add in, like, an Autobahn or something like that. And then they should also make it harder to get a license, you know? Like, you know, make people actually do stuff. I've seen some terrible stuff with drivers, so. Bank of America falling off today. CRWV could give a good put play. I love that below 120 here, my views. Wow, that's a good opportunity. Even like right at open today could have ran in one. Yeah, that's wild, Mason. Driver's ed is just like the written test, right? Mister says SMR. Velocity ammunition sales. Okay. Never heard of that one. Oh, it literally says, look at this, guys. Congratulations, California. We can now ship to your home. That's so funny. A big box, a big flag up there. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that yesterday. It was Sydney Sweeney sparking American Eagle. That was funny. I couldn't believe I read that yesterday. Speaking of AEO, they are kind of moving again today. I'm being honest. Really not bad action. Going up in a good way. Sydney Sweeney. American Eagle, who would have guessed? AMD up, Intel down. AMD's trying to really get back up to those pre-market levels. It was definitely up in after hours yesterday. Yeah, poor Intel got crushed on earnings. Looks like they're pulling back towards the lower part of their range, at least the midpoint here. Might give people another dip buy opportunity. The million-dollar question. Will Intel continue to hold its support? Or will this be a test where it finally breaks down? It's a tough call with them. Not really getting anything exciting going, so. Steve says Midway is good. Midway. I think I've seen them before. I forgot the name of the one I like. I just go wherever it's cheaper, honestly. BAC up to 49. Looks like it's double topping on the daily. Might get some downside action here. This could be fun. Maybe for a few trading days. Check on Ford and General Motors. You know, GM, good morning, right? GM. The watch list is kind of flat today, guys. Like, not a lot of stocks running on it. And everything that was has kind of fallen off. Here we go, Spotify. Spotify looks pretty decent today. Weird, lots of bad price action. Even like the SM bot is like having problems finding a nice momentum here now. Don't tell me we end the week like this. Eli Lilly. Nice and consistent, I guess. McDonald's. Did you guys try those new snack wraps yet? Autumn says, isn't Friday always lame? It seems like it's pretty lame, Autumn. I would say more often than not. IONQ has been super choppy, but trending upwards. Do you think it can break through the all-time high? IONQ? I don't... Definitely not today, of course. I know you're probably looking at it more of like a longer-term outlook. Looking at the daily, it has been uptrending, but it is kind of stuck here. You could actually argue that it's actually downtrending, too. It's at kind of like a strange point. Weird on IONQ. How is Hood looking? To go down, please. The main thing with Hood is you have to identify the $100 breakdown. Do not try to enter here at this support unless we start to see the $100 support give out. I definitely want to see a good confirmation down below there. For sure, Sherry. You can maybe even... I'll even set an alert. But you could set it up in alert so that whenever it breaks there, you can be alerted. But yeah, definitely get some confirmation. Did you see that on last night's video, of course, Sherry? Weeble pulling back. Yeah, Ryan, down to 1530. Pretty brutal. Just checking in. There we go. Cool. I figured you saw it there. Just wanted to make sure, just see if it was coincidence. Palantir continuing 159.50. Gosh, so bullish right now. Insane, it just broke through resistance like butter today. Even when the market does nothing. You know what would be hilarious, Demir, is if we say this and then it would be real funny if it turned over today and went like that. I doubt it's going to happen, but... Yeah, 160 is going to be major here. I'm even going to throw it up on the book map because I'm curious. 190,000 sellers there. You can see it's a clear sell wall today. Critical level on Palantir. Yeah, I do, Steve. I switch to QQQ quite often. Time and again. I actually think the QQQ setup looks great. Looks like it's primed for a breakout here at 566. It almost looks like Palantir before the breakout. If you go to Palantir, you can see how it was having price action right here. Look where I'm circling. Note that price action. Just note what it looks like in your head a little bit. I'm going to switch back over to QQQ because it's like literally the same exact type of setup here. All right, now we're going to QQQ. It's like the same type of setup. Testing resistance from earlier in the week. Nice higher low trend coming in. Looks pretty bullish. Of course, nothing has to ever happen, but the setup looks good. ASTS. AST Space Mobile. Wow, they really fell off last night. What's up with that, Ryan? Down 9%. What was the news there? Oh, did they do an offering or something? I think I read that last night. Yeah, private offering. Proposed private offering. Convertible senior notes. Yeah, usually if companies do like an offering like that, they drop, so I'm not too surprised. The crown is mine, yep. I was actually looking at this one in after hours last night. ASTS. Tesla's really attempting to hold 310. I'm going to go to the SM bot here. DDOG's on the bot. Wow, nice action there. Buy CNC soon. CNC had a wild move, didn't it? It died off under support, but held 25. I think it looks pretty good right here for a possible buy. If you've been looking to buy up the big money trade, I think this is the point to do it. You know, if it starts to fall under 24, I'm going to be pretty worried in the short term. So, as long as it can hold here on that weird earnings move, like hold this low, I like it. If it starts to dip under that, though, I don't know. Might need to look at cutting. Has a lot of time, so you're going to have to really set it and forget it. You know, it's one of those types of plays. It's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. It has so much time. Like, the big money probably doesn't even care what's going on right now. They're probably going to check it, like, in May of 2026 and be like, okay, where are we? Maybe not that far, but, you know. DDOG has to break opening range break 15 for a one move. Let's see. $1 move, yeah. I'm not looking too much for anything past 150 on it, so 150 is probably going to be a pretty big level. Palantir broke 160. Not quite, Demir. I guess it did technically, but, you know, hit it. We'll say hit it. With how it moves, I mean, it could just get right through, so. This is wild. Taiwan Semiconductor, TSM, popping off a little bit, 243.50. Go back to QQQ, which is looking good, right up to the top of the range. Here we go. QQQ, right at the resistance. Let's see it. Can we get through today? I think there's a chance. Pretty good chance. Nvidia just made all-time highs, ACOP said. Pushing the QQQ higher. Love it. Love to see it. Did it technically? It didn't technically make new highs yet, but it's right there. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is helping the QQQ for sure. For sure, for sure. Let's look at the Mag 7 setup in general. Yeah, it looks pretty bullish just in a general sense. Will Intel break $20? To the downside, right? I would think Intel tries to hold 20 today, given how much it's down already. I'm not saying it can't break 20 next week, but I would think that it tries to slow down a little bit there, or we at least see an intraday reaction there, right? Like some type of bounce or hold for a little while. Go back to QQQ. Oh, rejected, actually. It's going to need some good momentum here out of some of these bigger tech stocks. I know we had it with Nvidia, but Nvidia needs to break that resistance and all-time high and get the continuation going here. I really can't wait to watch Happy Gilmore later. I'm going to hang out with my daughter there. Yeah, it's just crazy. Of course, I have some of this damn thing. I have CCs that are at least worthless today. There you go. Get some cover calls. At least those helped, right? A little bit. Some premium. Switch back to Palantir. When are we going to put Palantir in the Mag 7? Who's going to get demoted? Let's go look at Slick charts. Palantir's 21th. The 21st. 21th. What the hell? 21st here on the list. What am I doing? I'm making up words today. Palantir, though. 21st in the S&P. Here's the rankings. Now larger than Procter & Gamble, Bank of America, AbbVie, Chevron, KO, Cisco. Bigger than AMD in the S&P. Whoa. They're really getting it done. Tesla should get demoted as per Truth Social. What? Did they say that on Truth or something? Or did you ask like an AI or something? Oh, you made it up? I got you. I was like, Truth. Man, Palantir's having problems at 160. Looking at the book map, it wiped the sellers there that were stacked up, and then more came in, actually. Not as much, though. It wiped out like 290,000 volume hit there at 160 whenever it touched. Now there's only 26,000 stacks, so not near as much. Pretty much right on it, though, again. Sorry, I'm just sticking on one, but it's the hot one today. Mr. Wu said Amazon's looking good. Looks like it's a little flat here today, but I do like the way in which that it's starting to set up. I feel like there could be some opportunity on this pattern that it's in. It's kind of in the middle of a range. We have the upper end of the range around 230, 225. Lower end of the range down around 231, 35. You know, playing a move out of this range could be an awesome way to go. You know, whether you try to play the breakout up or the breakdown down. One of the breaks of this range could be fun. Don't know if you're trying to play within the range or not, but if it does test support, could maybe try to play it up off support back towards the top of the range, but I'd be worried that it's going to break there eventually if it tests again. QQQ does not want that 566, Swan said. Haha. Rejecting, of course, right? Nvidia is starting to go, though, so maybe QQQ will start to follow along again. Listening on the road. Let's go, Ryan. Where are you going? Or maybe it's just a normal drive. For some reason, I automatically thought like you were driving to like a vacation or something. I don't know why I thought that instantly. Hope everyone's having a good morning, though. Destroy that like. You're just now joining up. Oh, you're literally going to get the candy right now? That's hilarious. Those things are awesome. I've had them before, Ryan. They're literally no joke. I almost get like a Swedish Fish vibe from them, if I'm being honest. It's called Jolly Rancher Sour Cherries, I believe. Or Sour Red. Tesla 312.70. Come on. Nvidia, yeah, it's still looking pretty good. QQQ, though, is not getting it done, unfortunately. Amazon getting closer to the bottom end of that range again. Apple selling off a little bit. Uh-oh. Apple's starting to look kind of brutal here. Midnight showed up a bit late today, but I'm here. Let's go. Let's go, Midnight. You showed up just in time to watch Apple sell off. No stocks on my watch list are over 4% today. That's pretty weird. Pretty strange. BE, Bloom Energy, looks pretty solid again here, guys. Bloom Energy. Yeah, watch Bloom Energy close. It looks like it's attempting a breakout here. BE exploded yesterday. Today, trying to test this recent high. Watching to see if it can get a good breakout going. I'm going to set an alert up around 34.30. We'll say 34.30. If it can test there, we'll get an alert going. It's looking like Nvidia is trying to reach 175 NVDA. Nvidia trying to reach 175. A lot of weird action on these 1-minute candles. A lot of up and down. Look at that. Red, green, red. AAL 0.9%. American Airlines sitting at 11.60. It's pretty nice. I kind of like American Airlines the way it looks whenever you zoom in, and then whenever you zoom out, you're like, oh no. How it died yesterday on earnings. That's pretty wild. A lot of support down here around 1140 to 1150, though. It's holding its ground well intraday. AMD, are we moving back? AMD has been explosive to, oh my gosh, 166. Straight up here. Advanced Money Dispenser. Up to 166.50. Looking at the daily chart. That breakout is awesome. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Love AMD in the short term. Momentum play from yesterday. I've been calling it out this week a few times as well. I love that 164 move, though. That was hot. Once it actually faked out a little bit right there whenever it broke through. But whenever we got a real breakout and some good closes above there, it really went. That is great run by them. Checking on the QQQ, see if it's getting back up or still rejecting or not. Yeah, still consolidating at 566, so at least it's staying and holding its ground here. What's up, Steve? Sorry. Is Oklo moving at all? Oh, AMD long term, Steve said. I mean, long term, I kind of like it. It's a little bit... it's just up so much over the past few months. I think it'll be solid for the long term, but I would say you got to average in here if you're going to really get in for the long term. So in that case, with averaging in, you know, you might want to buy in. If you really want to not miss the move, you'd probably buy in now and then leave yourself room to buy in again if it gets like 120, and then maybe even leave yourself even more room just in case it gets real bad back to 100 or less again, so that you can average in. Not saying it's going to fall down to there, but I'm saying if you were to enter right now, I would definitely enter slightly lighter. That way you can add in more later at better prices. That is an insane run, though. Starting to pull back now a little bit more intraday, but for sure, Steve. It's like I don't want to miss AMD, you know? I don't want you to miss it, but at the same time, it is a little too high. Wansa, I need a win, please. I remember when QQQ moved $3 to $5 every day, no matter what. Can we just do that? There we go. QQQ with the breakout. 566.30 coming in. There we go. Let's go, QQQ. That setup was great, Juan. I think you might be in store for a dub finally. James says Decker's Deck. D-E-C-K. Oh, rejected this morning. Darn, it had that nice pop yesterday. Love the setup on Decker's. We've looked at this one a ton here on the live stream, on the nightly channel. Tons of different times. I mean, and we've said it time and time again. This lower support on Decker's is crucial. As long as that keeps holding, everything's fine. And it's been holding. So, I think it's all good. Everybody freaked out, though. I'm sure a lot of people sold here, and now they're kicking themselves. Hopefully they learn. Hopefully they learn, though. You know, to watch support a little bit and to let these setups play out a little while. QQQ's at previous day high will stabilize or reject here. I don't know, my views. It's been testing it quite a bit. I feel like it could end up breaking. It actually broke the high a little bit, but I hope you're wrong, my views. Sorry. You're probably going to end up being right, but rejection on Nvidia, Demir said. Let's see, Nvidia, NVDA. Yeah, it did. It did. Let's go to see that Mag 7 setup here. At least Microsoft's moving. If Google could start breaking out to the upside here, I think we could start to really see a rally start. We need some of these stocks to make up for Nvidia. Come on, Microsoft. Get going. Come on, Nvidia. Let's see. It's sitting... Support's here around 174, but it's not, like, super strong. There's Microsoft starting to run a little bit. Amazon on the bottom right. Tesla. Come on, Google. We need you to make up for Nvidia here. QQQ, still lots of trouble here. Lewis says, stocks are high. What do you think about a possible breakdown? I definitely think that there's a possibility of that coming in. You know, watching the SPY today, it's been very stuck, very flat. You know, if it starts to break under, I would say 634.80 right here. It's low of day. I think there could be some good opportunities playing it down. But I don't want to just jump in and, you know, hope that things start falling randomly. I do want to see some type of confirmation there. And I like that 634.80 area as some confirmation. It wouldn't really be that big of a move to move down to there. There could still be some good downside action too. Autumn says, do SPY and QQQ move similarly? Yeah, they do. Here, I'll actually turn on the correlation. So we can see SPY obviously has a 1-to-1 correlation with SPY. Duh, right? Now let's switch to QQQ. QQQ's correlation is 0.98, so very high. Very high. Yeah, it's pretty much spot on, Autumn. As we can tell, though, intraday, anything can go on with the SPY and the QQQ. Damn, NASDAQ rejected pretty hard there, my views. Most of my scalps are 10 to 15 minutes, only looking in that time frame. Oh, gotcha, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I've been sitting here waiting for a breakout. It started to, but immediate rejection. Yeah, let's go, Autumn. That's what we're here for. Keep asking those questions. I'm sure a lot of people are scared to ask the questions, honestly. TSLA sitting around the high of the day. Still looks pretty bullish here. I know it rejected a little bit, but 314 coming up. It's up 2.6%. Yeah, it's a big resistance there. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the Powell Trump video. That's hilarious. All right, let's pull it up. All right, let's see if this is a good video for it. If not, I'll have to go get one from the Discord because they were pretty solid. Turn up the volume. All right. All right, all right. Here's where the real action. Here's our Friday fun for the day. Here we go. Look, there we go. We got Trump and JP in the building being renovated. Holy fans.
Well, thank you very much. We're looking at the construction, and we're with the chairman, as you know. Chairman, come on over. And we're just taking a look at what's happening. You know, it's a...
Look at Powell's face here, guys. I mean, just look at this guy's face during this. This is what really is mind-blowing. You know, he makes all these funny faces, and it's so hilarious whenever Trump pulls out this paper, the face that Powell makes.
It's a tough construction job. They're building basements where they didn't exist or expanding them, and a lot of very expensive work. There's no question about it. And Tim has been with me for a long time, and
Yes,
you're in
sir.
charge of the committee.
Indeed, one of the reasons I wanted to see it was the overruns of the expenses, wanted to figure out why.
Yeah. So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah,
Mr. President.
it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
Yeah, it just came out.
Our notes had it about 3.1 as well.
3.1.
3.2.
This came from us.
Yes. I don't know who does that.
You're including the Martin renovation. You just added.
Our entire capital.
Yeah, you just added in a third building is what that is. That's a third building,
Well,
including
no,
the
but
Martin building.
it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
Already said over.
It's part of the overall work.
But it's
So,
not new.
So we're going to take a look. We're going to see what's happening, and it's got a long way. Do you expect any more additional cost overruns?
Don't expect them. We're ready for them, but we have a little bit of a reserve that we may use, but no, we don't. We expect to be finished in 2027. We're well along, as you can see.
Don't end it here.
Nice to take these off every once in a while when we're not under too much danger. So, any questions?
Oh, come on. I gotta go get the one from the Discord. They don't show all the funny stuff. Hang on. At the end, they said something about interest rates. I gotta go back. Hang on. I'll get it. I got you guys. Thank God for all of you guys posting this stuff up. Love you guys. That's the community right there. Stocked up. Let's go get it. He like hits Powell in the back. I thought it was hilarious. Here we go. Where is it? The hell? I'll get it. Don't worry. Can't believe I can't find it. Oh, it was the discussion chat. Sorry.
So we're taking a look. So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah,
Mr. President.
it just came out.
Here, I'll skip
It's
this.
being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin.
All right, this is where it gets
So
funny.
it's
I
part
like
of
this
the
part too.
overall work.
But it's
So,
not new.
So we're going to take a look. We're going to see what's happening, and it's got a long way. Do you expect any more additional cost overruns?
Don't expect them. We're ready for them, but we have a little bit of a reserve that we may use, but no, we don't. We expect to be finished in 2027. We're well along, as you can see.
Like it's got a long way to go.
Yes, sir.
So,
President, are there things the chairman can say to you today that would make you back off some of the earlier criticism?
well, I'd love him to lower interest rates. But other than that, what can I tell you?
I'd love if he lowered the interest rates. Yep. Yep. There's our Friday fun for the day, guys. Good old JP. Pretty good, right? Oh, Mason was going to throw an off topic. Thanks, man. I wish I would have looked at the chat a second sooner. Ooh. Two bags of the gummies buckled in with Ryan. Look at this, guys. Ryan's not even kidding. He's buckling them in. That's funny. Poor JP. Tesla right around that high a day still. QQQ. Stuck. Rejecting at 566. It needs to get through there. It's not looking the best here in the way it's rejecting. Bloom Energy. Starting to move, guys. Bloom. BE. BE. Starting to get going. Wow, there we go, Bloom. It's a nice pop. Let's see if Bloom can actually get a run sustained here or not. Good breakout. Starting to happen. QQQ looks like a Head and Shoulders. It does. It's funny you said that, Juan. I thought that same thing in my mind, actually. Very nice resistance there, 566. SoFi reports earnings next week. SoFi. Speaking of earnings, let's get it pulled up. Why not? Let's see the earnings. Here we go. New gold. Sheesh. Lots of reports. That's pretty wild. What's your favorite report? Let me know in the chat. I gotta know. That's a lot of tickers. Wow. Spotify, Merck, Procter & Gamble, United Health, SoFi, PayPal, Boeing, VRT, Meta, Altria, Kraft Heinz, Generac, Etsy, Ford, ARM, Qualcomm, Carvana, APLD, Hood, Microsoft, Meta, CVS, Roblox, AbbVie, NCLH, Cameco, MasterCard, Roku, Cloudflare, Reddit, Coinbase, MSTR, Amazon, Apple, Exxon, Chevron, Regeneron. Holy crap, Dominion. What did I miss here on Monday? New Gold, WM, NUE, Tilray, Cadence, Merck. Wow. I mean, that is a lot of different tickers. A lot of big names. Caesars, Bookings, Seagate, Mara. I feel like I missed Mara earlier. Tiva. Yeah, that is crazy lineup. I don't know if you guys knew this. This is actually the biggest earnings day of the week. Earnings day of the week. Earnings week of the season, I should say. 37% of the S&P's market cap is reporting next week, so that is going to be a huge number. That's pretty big. Nice big moves in the market then. Probably so. We're probably going to see some crazy ones. Let's go check back in on Deckers today. How's QQQ? We breaking out yet? Nope. Another rejection. The Head and Shoulders playing out well. For those of you looking for that anyways. Apple's looking nice. AAPL. Very nice action intraday. 214.80 coming up. Watch for 215 resistance overhead here. I think it might try to test. Wow, what a run. Pretty good off that double bottom from today. Yeah, it's really not bad, DJ. Make it quick. What do you think Tesla today? What do you think Tesla's doing today, Kay says, if heading up? 314. Rejecting a little bit. I mean, it ran up today 2.48%, but it did touch big resistance, Kay. It might have problems getting through here. Like it's having right now. If we could start to break through that resistance, there could be some scalp opportunities. I feel like it's going to have some flatness or maybe even slight rejection, though. Given resistance. Wow, Apple got through 215, DJ. Very nice. Talk about a scalp to the level 215 and ends up just running right through. That's a pretty big candle there on the 1 minute, too. Uh-oh. If candle gave back the gains, though. TMC was fire past week. PSIX too. TMC down 4.38%. Uh-oh. The metals company, yeah, pulling back pretty hard. TSLA rejecting 314. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. Can Palantir push past 160? That would be nice. It's sitting right around there. I feel like it could today, you know, given the way Palantir's moved. Now, that is a major sell wall stacked up at 160. But the way in which it's consolidating actually gives me a reason to believe that it could. I mean, it's really holding its ground well here. I feel like if it was going to sell off, it would have broken this support. Awesome, my views. Glad to hear it. Have a great one. Demir says, I'm going to be honest. Apple's really unpredictable, at least for me. It does have a lot of periods, at least lately, where it chops back and forth a lot. It is pretty unpredictable. QQQ, Juan, there we go. New all-time highs. Come on, switch. Won't even let me look. TradingView must be having problems. Only the QQQ doesn't work. Why? All right, I'm pulling it up on Thinkorswim. Top left, SPY started running. QQQ, there we go. It did make a new all-time high, not by much though, Juan. The SPY looked a lot better. At least on the intraday move. There we go. Finally pulled it up. Yeah, SPY right at 636, right at the all-time high. SPY trying to get it done. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to really run into puts a lot today. Gotta end the week green. See you later, Demir. Thanks for joining up again, man. I sometimes still think about our tank days. Juan said 566.33. Man, rejected again. What is up with that? It just cannot sustain a real move here. But, yeah. SBET was a nice play to the downside this morning. Everyone's been watching that one up lately. Yeah, that was a good pullback. Wow. You know, after the stream yesterday, I didn't realize that, but SBET died. Really sold off. Damn. Now it's goodbye. Yep. If it actually moves, I'll make money. And they're like, nah. They know you have it, Juan. That's what it is. They're like, we're not going to let Juan get one. Ryan, did you try the candy yet? Oh, let's see. Off topic. Uh-oh. He said 8.6 out of 10. Flavor is awesome, but some of the gummies are sour as shit. I didn't know you guys meant sour ones. Yeah, I didn't know you guys meant the sour ones. Jolly Ranchers just gapped down. Who makes them? Let's see. They're made by Hershey's, so HSY. I'm shorting you, HSY. DJ posted that quick 8-minute scalp in the profits. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Nice. 210 bucks on Apple that quick too. There it is, guys. 210 on Apple. Awesome. Let's go, DJ. Dubs in the chat. Especially since you posted it up. What's up, Brain? How we doing? You just missed Demure. We're not sticking on HSY, though, I can tell you that. Now with the way the SPY is moving here. All right, QQQ pulling back again, under 566. Another pullback here. Gosh, it keeps rejecting off there. Come on, Tessie. Pretty harsh pullback there at 314. That's a pretty big level. Mason has a golf outing tomorrow. Like a tournament? Like a scramble or something? An outing, I like it. Nice, a scramble, okay. That's fun. Oh, a fun one, okay. Yeah, those are still fun, though. Like those, like with friends and stuff like that. With a bunch of kids I went to high school with? Kick their ass, Mason. Your team's gonna win. Let's go see Apple here. Ooh, rejected at 215. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. SPY up to around 636. Go back to Bloom Energy. Probably my favorite mover of the day. I wish it would get through this high of the day. It kind of got stuck, but still love the way it was set up for that move. I would say midnight. This is probably the better one of the morning. Pretty awesome the way it broke out there. Just added 63 more shares of Livewire, really. Down 13%. You're adding into Livewire, wow. Stock is crazy. Hims, DJ. HIMS. HIMS. Let's see. 5 minute. Oklo's a bit too high on the buy. Hims looks pretty great here for a possible scalp. Wow. Awesome. It's getting close to resistance from yesterday, but give me 1 sec, guys. Let me go check my daughter, grab a bottle of water, and snap a quick picture of the off-topic channel. For the off-topic channel. I'll be right back. I need this water, though. All right. We are back. Got my high quality H2O. All right. Tassie sitting at 314. Need to get that break going. I know it's been sitting there for a little while now. Apple pulled back. Really looking for some better action today. Hims was starting to move. Keep your eyes on HIMS. Pretty nice today. Bloom Energy up to 3460. I don't know how you guys come up with some of this stuff. NNE, Sherry says. Nano nuclear. Okay. Nano nuclear is getting some action. It needs to get that break going, but like the way it's starting to run. How's SMR? Oklo. Gonna check in on those. Okay, SMR looks pretty good on the comeback. Oklo is trying to hold 73.50 as support. Lewis said next week is a huge news week. Are you looking at the earnings, Lewis? High quality H2O. Yep. I love my Adam Sandler movies, Rick. I've actually seen Adam Sandler live in person. Been on a 9-day win streak, 13K gain total. Let's go. Love that, Elton. Oh, Lewis is looking at the unemployment rate next week. I thought maybe you were looking at something of that nature. Why I asked. Let's pull it up. See what we got next week. Jolt's job openings on Tuesday. That'll be pretty big. GDP on Wednesday. Interest rate decision and press conference Wednesday. Oh, wow. We're going to have a lot going on next week. The 31st, we have PCE data, personal spending. August, non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate, ISM manufacturing PMI. It is a pretty big week. No kidding. Unemployment rate. There's a lot going on. It's the biggest earnings week. We get a Fed meeting. My gosh. Politically incorrect. They said Happy Gilmore 2 is going to piss off some people, if you catch my drift. I'm watching it tonight. I'm going to make my fiance mad because she's going to a concert. And I'm going to watch it without her. Gonna get mad at me, but that's okay. Let's all make a pack, though. Don't go in the Discord and send a bunch of stuff about it. No spoilers. Just... You guys kill me. Where's the Oklo breakdown at? I can't even keep it together here to talk. Q2 GDP, you think? Yeah, that's on Wednesday. Where's the Oklo breakdown? Oh, 73.50 if it breaks down. If it breaks 73.50, that could be a fun breakdown there, but... Typical Friday. The off-topic channel is really what's getting me here. Is Trump tweeting later after 4 p.m.? He might. He might. I don't know if Trump's going to tweet later, though, unfortunately. I feel like those are, like, very unpredictable. can't. I can't. I had to walk out of the room. I'm like crying out here. Oklo hitting 75. Oh, all right, let's get that 75 breakout coming in. Tessie's getting it done, actually. Hey, Tesla, there we go. There we go, Tesla. That's what we want to see. Love it when Tesla gets up there. Hopefully you can break 315. It seems like they slow down every little level they're at. Look at them in the wedge on the daily, actually. They're still holding up in it. Still holding it up. Not bad. Pretty good daily setup. There we go. 315 starting to break. Like it. Get some good momentum here. 315.17. All right. How much more we got in the tank, Tesla? It's up at its average percent rise, but of course that's just the average. Hopefully we don't get too shaky here. I know, Ryan. I gotta stay out of that channel. I swear to God, I can't look at it. I have an interview today for a job in Chicago. Maybe my dream to move to Chicago is gonna happen. Wish me luck. Let's go, Elton. If your dream's to move to Chicago and that's what you want to do, man, I wish the best of luck on you. I hope you get it. That is sick. Even if you don't get it, though, you know, keep pushing. Keep pushing. You'll get it. Deep dish for the win. Yeah, Elton. If you do go, you gotta send me some pizza. That's the only caveat. You gotta send Tom pizza because I haven't had a deep dish Chicago in a long time, and I am craving one now. I might even go buy some from Lou Malnati's website. Sounds awesome. Wish I could get one for lunch. I didn't realize that Chicago pizza was so good. I had St. Louis pizza, and I didn't really like it that much. And then I had New York pizza, and I loved it. And I only had Chicago pizza one time. I was never really able to give it like a true try. And it was a good place. It was either Giordano's or Lou Malnati's whenever I had it the first time. But nonetheless, I can't believe how good it is when I tried it again. Mike told me to stop when I was driving through Chicago, but there was a huge storm, so I couldn't. Also, all the stuff in my car and didn't want to come back to nothing but the paint left. Oh, gosh. I can't believe I just had my damn car broke into again. So funny. What's St. Louis pizza like? Here, I'll send you a picture. I actually just had some like a day ago. I'm going to show you a picture. It kind of looks like bar pizza. I don't know. It comes out like this. It's like a... Oh, that looks terrible. Here we go. It looks like this. It's like very thin and like crackery almost, like as the crust. It's pretty good actually, don't get me wrong, but it's it's just not like, I don't know. Not near as good as like Chicago or New York style in my opinion. Who's this Hunt guy? Yeah, it's like super thin crust, yeah. It's like thinner than thin crust even. It's crazy. Tesla 315. Rejection. Oh no. Rejection coming in here. How's Bloom Energy? Still eyeing them up. Let's go see Oklo, SMR. All the fun ones here. Uh-oh. Why I go back to the... I go back to the chat again. Why did I do it? Oh my gosh. Sounds good to me. Chicago style's too much, Midnight said. That's what I thought after my first time having it, but gosh, whenever I had it again. Just made a quick 10 bucks on LVWR. Let's see, Livewire. How many shares do you own of it now, Brain? I know you said you bought like 65 shares earlier. LVWR seems like a wild one. Very wild. Hunter said CT pizza is salad. CT pizza. Do you just mean like Connecticut pizza? Sounds like an actual name of a real pizza place. CT pizza. You watch Lord of Mysteries? What is that? Ryan said, Hunter in the stream? This is crazy. He's here for the laughs. Praying for Oklo. Every time I look at that picture I sent of me and my son in the chat, I lose it. I know I'm laughing at myself, but it's so funny. Usually have meetings. I literally just Googled skinny guy with muscular guy. That's all I Googled. Need to do a deep search? Oh gosh, please don't. It'll be like the Epstein files or something. But not in that type of way, but it'll be like looking at Hillary's emails. Yeah, you guys kept showing me. It said there were like 5 mores on there. I was like, what? Oklo is stuck in this range here. I'm just waiting for it to get a good move out of this range. If it could break up or down here, I feel like we could have some type of scalping opportunity, but it's just stuck directly in the range. Every time I see a red hooded sweatshirt, Sandler singing his tribute to his sweatshirt pops in my head. That's funny. That guy has some pretty funny songs, I can't lie. I might have to enjoy some sour red gummies with some Happy Gilmore 2 tonight. No, you know what I'm actually doing tonight, though? Something legit that we're going to be doing is making a really good steak. I'm going to try to grill up a perfect steak today. A nice big ribeye. Might even try to make some homemade sauce or something. I'm a tri-tip master. Watch party at yours? Yeah. Come on down. You could make it in time, Mason. 6 hours later or whatever. Man, we need to get out to that place in like October, Mason. Peoria. You gonna try to butter baste the steak? I don't know if I'm gonna try that. I'm probably just gonna... So I'm gonna do something called the reverse sear, where you grill it low and slow. So I'm gonna do low and slow for like... I'm essentially gonna smoke it, probably low and slow for like an hour. And then I'm gonna pull it off whenever it's at like 105 degrees, maybe 100 degrees. And I'm gonna sear it on a pan. And when I sear it on the pan, it's going to have a ton of crap, so. Just the tip? Oh, no. Did you get this from Joe Rogan? Get the cooking, like the, what would I say? The directions? Yeah, the protocol, yeah. Who did I get it from? It wasn't Joe Rogan. I tried to cook steaks a ton of different ways, and I just did like a crap ton of research, like watching tons of guys. Guga's a big one that I watch. Guga's a huge one. A lot of people say to sear it, then put it in the oven. I like it the other way. I like doing it where you go low and slow, then searing it, but... Rogan sprinkles some SARMs on his steaks for a crust. Switch over to the Mag 7 charts here. Ooh, Tesla is starting to break 315, guys. If you're looking for some scalp opportunities out there, Tesla is breaking 315 right now. I guess I forgot to set an alert. That is nice. 315. Liking Tessie's action. The rest of the Mag 7 looks a little bit lackluster here. Google kind of looks tempting for a dip buy. I'm sure someone's going to tell me this looks like an inverse head and shoulders. Good support down here nonetheless. The interviewer thought Dana was Joe Rogan? No, I've never seen that. That's kind of funny, though. I call it well undone. What? I'll send you guys some pictures of it later. I hope I don't overcook it, though. That's my biggest fear is... I hate it when I accidentally overcook the steak. I would rather have it raw than overcook it. Yeah, Mag 7, just a bit lackluster. Microsoft on the top right. Looks pretty solid. I like the way it's consolidating up there. It's kind of trying to test this resistance from the past couple days. Might try to get some breakout action going, but... I mean, this resistance keeps holding up. Resistance holds up till it doesn't, though. You know, they're made to break. Look at Palantir today, resistance. Hunter has the sous vide, but never used it. I don't know what it is about that, but something about that just irks me, Hunter, the sous vide. I feel like it's a good way to do it. It's kind of like reverse searing if you think about it. I don't know what it is. Like, whenever you pull the steak out and it's cooked, but it doesn't have any like marbling or any crust or anything on it, it's kind of weird. Poor interviewer. You sent it in the off topic. Let's see it. It's Friday. Might as well watch it. All right, here we go.
Gotta watch this.
Was it just an accident or did they actually think? All right, let's see. Let's turn off the music. All right, let's see. Let's turn it down a little bit.
This is hilarious. Sage Steele mistaken Dana White for Joe Rogan.
What's Joe Rogan's dream?
What's Joe Rogan's dream?
Joe Rogan, Dana White. What's Dana White's dream?
Did you just think I was
totally
Joe
did.
Rogan?
I totally did.
She just called me fucking Joe Rogan. You thought I was fucking Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I thought you were Joe
I was
Rogan.
bald
No.
before Joe was ever
I know,
bald. Okay?
I know. I
Just
think
did a
that was the
2-hour
same guy.
fucking podcast. I flew here from Vegas, and she thought she was
Jesus.
interviewing Joe Rogan.
Jesus.
If you think about it, you know what's kind of funny is it seemed like he kind of liked it, you know, like he was kind of into it, so I thought it was kind of funny. I thought he was gonna get a little like like messed up by it. That's funny. At least it seemed like she just misspoke. That would be hilarious. It does get it perfect, yes. The crazy thing about my cooking style is whenever you put it in the pan to get the crust, you have a shot to overcook it if you do it the wrong way. So it's you just gotta monitor it really close. I have meat thermometers, but whenever I switch it to the pan, I take it off the thermometer because I move it around a lot. We'll see how it turns out. I love Dana. Yeah, he's awesome. It'd be sick to sit down and talk to Dana for a little while. Tesla moving up towards 316. Michael said, you don't thermometer for a steak. Well, this guy does. I don't need to if I'm just doing it real quick on the grill, but in this way that I'm doing it, I need to. I actually have some of those like wireless ones, like where you like hook it up and then you like can walk away and it pops up on your phone and tells you when it's the right temp. I don't think I would use a regular one. Tesla 316. Big resistance coming up, though. This is large. Very huge here. Let's go switch to Google here. GOOGL. Trying to come back a bit. I think a lot of these stocks are about done for the day. SMR just started bouncing again, actually. Wow. up SMR. Whoa. SMR could end up being pretty good, maybe. Back towards 51.50. Watch out for a potential scalp here. Might have to be pretty quick. Looks like it's starting to move. Nice. But all right, we're probably going to call the stream right around here. Appreciate everybody joining up today, of course. Appreciate it for sure, guys. Thanks to all the lurkers out there as well. Hope everybody's having a great one. Have a great weekend, of course. Get out there. Have some fun. Have some rest, whatever you need. Come back nice and ready for next week. It's going to be a big week. If there's any week to prep for, it's probably next week. Given that we have FOMC, plus the biggest earnings week of the earnings season. There's a lot going on there, so let's get it. Oh man, Kay. Yeah, get some rest. It's crazy. Here's the earnings calendar one more time. If you're interested, shoot a screenshot. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to join up on the trading floor. If you're not yet in there, I'm going to send a link in the chat. Join up with the bots. Get access to those. Of course, unlimited access to Mike and myself and the entire trading floor community. Lots of channels out there like Commands, Unusual Options, Golden Sweeps, the big money trades on the same day, Theta trades, swings, of course, scalps, etc. Let's go. Sending off the link to that. Of course, if you're interested in long-term investing as well, check out the Deep Value Club, where Hunter sends out articles and things of that nature. You also get access to the general chat in the Deep Value Club in the Discord as well. You can join up and talk to him about long-term investments, things of that nature. But yeah, he puts out lots of articles. I don't know if you guys knew that. Hunty's joined up in here today. $30 a month. Check it out. Well worth it if you're looking for some longer term opportunities. See you guys later. Have a great one.